I'll let you go when you're ready.
Okay.
Sorry, I just had to ask. It felt important.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Girls Like Nerds. I am blessed today with Dare.
Hi, how's it
How
going?
cute do you look today, though?
Me? No, you.
Oh,
Look at you matching your
stop.
backdrop.
I know, this is totally not planned. It
I
really
missed
wasn't
the
planned,
memo.
but it worked out. It's so funny because I was saying when Dara walked in, I was like, I messaged her about the wardrobe. I was like, whatever you want, but maybe just not black, but like cute and sexy is good.
Mm-hmm.
She come decked as usual.
Full princess.
Like, on brand. I love it so much. Thank you so much.
Well,
Welcome.
thank you for having
Yeah, I
me.
appreciate it. Thank you so much. So there's a couple things, and I'm actually really excited because I've known Dare for a few years. We've worked together on so many things.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a lot of fun stuff coming up, but I also want to talk about maybe I want to kind of start talking with you about San Diego Comic-Con.
Ooh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
that was the last time almost the last time I saw her. And I was so excited to see you fully cosplayed out, like in the element, because I feel like I've seen your cosplay stuff and you've got some really phenomenal cosplays, but I was really excited to see it in person and actually get to experience that because I haven't really had a chance to do that with you yet.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was so well received. Like, you look so good.
Aw,
And you
thank
can tell the time
you.
and energy that she puts into her cosplays, like, really shows, like, comes to light. So real quick, when we were at San Diego Comic-Con, I go with my photographer. You guys have seen him, Drew Daly. So we went to this restaurant bar. We were sitting at the bar,
Yes.
getting a drink.
Yes.
And this girl comes up behind us and like sits at the table to my back left. And I'm like, she looks familiar. I was like, oh, I was like, Dare.
It was me in a blonde wig.
Yeah. And also, like, you kind of didn't recognize me at first because I was like staring at you. I was like,
I know. I saw the eyes from across the room, and I was kind of like, oh, I'm getting like the look right now from across the bar. And like, I didn't know
Wasn't
how to
awkward at
react.
all.
So I was just like being a little coy and like a little shy, like, oh no, what's happening?
happening?
And then I look and I realize it's you.
Yeah,
And I was so excited to see you with Slave
yeah,
Jasmine.
oh, thank you. Yeah.
I'm a huge Jasmine fan, if you guys don't know. Especially because I've done Slave Jasmine before.
No way. Oh, I have to see that. I didn't know that.
WonderCon like 2 years ago. It was not extravagant. Like
Okay.
yours was like superior by all means. But I always that's the best part about cosplay for me is everyone just bonds with each other over the characters.
Yeah.
So it's always fun to see my friends wearing costumes and cosplays of characters that like I love because then we get to like nerd out together.
I didn't know you did that one. I have to see that.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's funny
God.
because you say that like San Diego Comic-Con is the first time we've ran into each other, but that's not
Oh,
true.
WonderCon.
We had a WonderCon collision, and
did.
it was amazing.
It was amazing.
You were
and actually,
Avatar.
Yes, I was Natiri from Avatar.
Yes, and it was
actually,
incredible.
The same girl that did my Gamora makeup did my Avatar makeup.
Okay, it all makes sense now.
Yeah, so it really worked itself out. But so
Yeah.
Dare had kind of like your own little corner where there was like a nice line of people like taking pictures with you while you were at WonderCon. But I was like, it took a second because it was a full head to toe like covered. So and I was Avatar. So I
What
didn't know
was
why I'm
I that
saying
day?
this.
I don't remember.
You were.
Was I Samus?
Yes, you were.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't remember what I was that day, but I definitely remember what you were.
I walked up like, Dare, oh my God, hi. She's like, who the fuck is this? Like,
I think I was wearing my helmet too, right?
Yes. And why did
I'm
I
like,
forget? I was like, I
hello?
had a whole makeup on. I'm like, oh yeah, she has no idea who's saying hi to her right now.
awesome.
That's right. Oh my gosh, yeah. It was such a
Yeah.
quick interaction. Like, I don't feel like we had a chance to like really hang out and talk because it was
Right.
like so busy. It was really hectic. But that was a fire. It was the first time I got to see. Am I saying this right? Samus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Samus.
In person
From
it
Metroid
looked so
Dread.
cool. Oh my God, I have to show you some pictures. And there's like a couple different versions that you have.
Yeah.
That look really dope.
Every time I bring out Samus, just because like it's always fun to improve your cosplays and the different
That's true,
characters
yeah.
that you portray. So initially, when I debuted her, I only did the Zero suit because who doesn't love the Zero suit?
It's
like,
so
come
hot.
on.
And that was the suit that I saw you in. We were at the bar,
Yeah.
actually. right?
Yes, yes. And then I decided that I wanted to do the full armor, and I did a clean version of Metroid Dread where it was like before battle. So if you have photos of me in that, it will never look that way again. So that's like a pretty iconic, fun thing to share. And Jedi Dude J is the one who actually created the armor for me.
Yeah,
He's
I saw some of that.
very
yeah.
talented with a 3D printer.
That's
like
amazing.
such a great guy. He does Mandalorian armor is like what he specializes in, and Stormtroopers.
Okay, that makes sense then.
So
actually, yeah.
and I met him a while ago, And he looked like he wanted a challenge when I met him because he like has been doing the same thing forever. And I was like, do you want a challenge of building Samus armor? And I think he wanted to say no at first, but I somehow convinced him.
Well,
so
really. Oh, she convinced him. I wonder
It's
how
the
that
smile.
happened. How do you say yes to that? Wow, it was a smile.
right? I'm just like,
I was gonna say no to that.
but yeah, I started doing Samus with like the clean armor before battle, and then I just like thought it was cute, but I was like, no, like Metroid.
Yeah.
Like Samus would never look that way because her armor is like never pristine. She's always in battle and always like going through mazes and like trying to save the planet. So I told him like, yeah, dirty it up. So now it's got like battle damage on it and like damage from even walking in it, just because 3D printing doesn't, it rubs against itself.
But it kind of really builds itself with the costume. Like it makes sense.
Oh yeah, she's a warrior.
Originally, she's a fucking warrior.
She's
you see her
a
at these
warrior.
conventions. That is a warrior. Trust me. There's a lot going on.
And then I'm just like a goofball on the inside. You're like, oh my God, Samus. And I'm like,
No, there's a lot of fun, like photos and videos of you in that cosplay, and so I'm really glad I got to see it. But I wanted to talk about San Diego Comic-Con because it just happened.
Yes.
And you actually went, I think, the entire time, right?
I did.
So was it Wednesday, Thursday? What was it?
So I initially was supposed to go on Wednesday because Wednesday is like the media day. But because I had to have an attendant with me, like you said, you have someone who goes with you to keep you safe and kind of keep people on their best behavior because sometimes I get a little like excited and. So my attendant wasn't able to come with me on Wednesday, but I started off Thursday and then I did the whole weekend. So Thursday through Sunday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yo. And Dara was like all day. Like when I would message her, I'd be like, hey babe, let me know when you leave your hotel. She was like, I left 2 hours ago. I was like, okay, I'm just waking up, getting breakfast. I'm like, damn, okay, let me get ready, let me get out of here. But like, it gets really exhausting. Like I was only there for 2 days, but you were there the entire time. And we had after parties after that we were going to. That was completely different cosplay.
Yeah.
That you were wearing also.
Well, I like to call those closet cosplays because it's not like I didn't build them. I didn't like pull out my hot glue gun and like put them together. It's like we
as a cosplayer, you understand. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I do not sew by
your
any
favorite
means.
thing,
I feel like the after parties are more for like if you want to go and maybe your friend can make you something, or you just go in your closet and find color schemes of the character and throw it together. But yeah, I feel like cosplay, like doing the cons and stuff, to me is very different. Like I have a different viewpoint on it because I used to work for the theme parks.
Oh right, you used to work at Disneyland,
Disney World.
Disney World. Ooh,
I mean, close enough. Same thing.
no, it's way
Same
better.
company.
Yeah, Disney World's way better.
Yeah, we should definitely do Disney World together.
I've
though.
never been to Disney World.
Oh my gosh, we need
It's
to
my
go.
dream to fucking go to Disney
need to
World.
go.
I literally, if you, oh girl, oh my god, I'm like, I want to go to Florida. I want to go to
Content
Disney World,
trip.
and I want to go to like actually see the Harry Potter world there too. Like
It's
with the
huge.
dragon and everything. Looks amazing. I'm like,
Yeah.
how have I not done this yet?
I brought 2 of my friends from California to Florida because I was doing like Miami Swim Week.
Yeah, oh,
and
that's right.
We
Yeah, you
stopped
just
in
did that,
Orlando.
yeah.
We stopped in Orlando just to like say hi to my mom because she's there, and they both were just blown away by how big like the Harry Potter world is there because it's like Florida. There's so much space. There's so much land to build and create and do things, and they're always reinventing the parks there. So it's fun to take people that have never been, and like I used to work there, so I'm just like, here it is, here's Harry Potter's castle, and like I like to be the person who walks around the park who like I'll say dumb things to like get other people to be like, oh my gosh, this person's so dumb. So I'll walk by and be like, where's Cinderella's castle? Just to like get people to laugh and have fun. But
I love that.
it's so great to like
I'd love
take
to go
people.
with you actually if you're ever down. Seriously. I'd love
Yeah,
to make
I'm
a-
so
make a
down.
trip
I
out of
love
it for
playing
sure.
like tourist guide and be like, look, here it is.
Oh
Yeah, it's super fun. I worked there for Universal. I did only like 2.5 years.
Okay.
I worked there. I played one of your favorite mystery machine solvers. So if you want to try to guess who I was, good luck.
Oh my God, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
No, I dress up as her all the time.
I know, and I love
die. Oh my
it. Oh, I love when people dress as her. It's really great.
Oh,
But I also like to dress as Daphne sometimes too. It's always fun to flip the characters.
It's
and
kind of
dress
funny how as
new.
we've gotten older, like, how did Velma become like the hot one? Like, I never thought that when I was
Because she's a
younger.
mystery, and
She's a
men love a
mystery.
mystery.
Glasses, I guess, like, right? Like,
And they
Daphne
love
was
the
hot,
voice.
now it's Velma. It's
I
the
know,
voice, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always fun to like take people and show them around. And back to the con situation, it's like when you work for Disney, you're like on stage for like 8 hours a day. So to me, doing the cons and like having the freedom to walk around and talk to people in character is like what fills my soul, because at Walt Disney World, you would have a spot. Like, see how there's an X on the ground over there? That would be where you stood all day. You could not go anywhere else. You would stay there, take your photos, talk to the people. But with cons, you get to be the character to whatever extent you want to be, and you get to like roam around and talk to people and say things. And to me, as like an actor, it's great. Yeah. Like I get some weird joy out of it. Like, people love when I do Froppy now, because I'll do the Froppy voice and I'll do the ribbits and I'll do all the stuff. So and like, it's becoming people's favorite thing, because it's like they like to see girls like us doing nerdy things
and full character. Oh my good. And I love to embrace it. It's so exciting for me.
Okay, so who is your favorite cosplay character that you've done that you like to kind of embody the character a little bit?
Okay, that's a great question. I think my very first like big cosplay, actually Eric was with me because we did LA Comic Con together a few years ago, and I was Domino, but it was right as Deadpool had come out. And I had never really done anything like this before. I kind of just did a hodgepodge of things that I already had, and Eric had a lot of the harnesses. Don't ask me why he had harnesses, but he did, and so we put some of those harnesses on, and then we had, actually the gun I had was his that we spray painted. It looked really dope.
Cool.
And I had, like, the eye patch and the curly hair.
Yeah.
But I was like, because she's kind of sassy, and I thought I was being actually a bitch, but people loved it.
Yeah, they love being told, like, don't touch me.
Yeah, seriously. Like, the second I was like, didn't want to take pictures of him, I was like, okay, you got it, that's enough. And they're like, oh my God, she's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, wow. I was like, yo, I'm just being me. Like, I can embrace, I didn't know that was acceptable, and that was the thing. So it's so funny that you're saying that. When I did, I didn't actually see you on this day, but when I did Gamora for Comic-Con.
I know, I was sad I missed you on that day.
I'm so sad I missed you on that day.
You look so good.
We did try and find you, actually.
Oh, and I'm the worst.
It was a mess. No, it's just, Comic-Con is like, there's so many booths and people, it's hard to, reception sucks. Like, it was so hard to find anybody. But I was like, even like my photos, as I was looking at my pictures, I was like, kind of like, kind of sassy with the pictures and how I thought Gamora would be. And when I saw characters that were in the Guardians of the Galaxy, I would like say their name. Like, this one guy was, what's the guy that plays her dad? The one guy was
Thanos.
Thank you. And I was like, Dad. And then the guy, no idea who the fuck's saying that. And he turned around, he's like, oh. And people started laughing.
Oh,
They're like,
God.
I was like, Dad, can we take a picture, please?
Oh,
I was like,
I love it.
It's like people really love that. And almost like when you say it's fun being an actor, because you really get to embrace this character that otherwise you may never get to have fun doing. It was really fun to do that. Yeah.
And there's like no limits, because like, even though somebody may clock you later and walk away and be like, yeah, she was in character, but like she should have said blah, blah, blah. It's like, we will never hear that because they won't say it to our face. So it's like, as actors, it's our like playground. Yeah. Like, we just get to run around.
Like you said, there's no limit. There's no such thing as too far. People want you to take it that fucking far. There was this couple, it could have been brother and sister, I don't know. But when I was Red Jasmine.
We'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
Or both.
Or both. I don't know. Depends on what state you're in. I don't know.
Sweet home Alabama.
Exactly. We were, I was just sitting on the floor, and I got some snacks, and me and Drew were talking. But I was in the Jasmine costume, and this guy and girl were dressed as Captain Planet characters. But they were in line to get like water or something. So we're just sitting on the ground. I was like, why? Full paint looked amazing. And they're like, make sure you recycle that. Hey, what are you gonna do with those bottles? Like, they had a whole skit bit that they did. Yes. I'm dying of laughter. I was so entertained. Like, it made my day.
Yeah.
And like, that's how people feel when they see us in certain cosplay costumes, because it's like, oh my God, you really made my day. Like, this is so exciting for me. I love seeing that.
So what is that, like, your favorite cosplay that you saw at San Diego Comic-Con, aside from what you wore? Like, who really like stood out to you amongst the crowd? Like, was there
Captain
somebody
Planet was great. Like, I saw like Morpheus from Matrix. I'd never seen anybody cosplay as Morpheus before.
Ooh, yeah.
And he was tall. He looked like the character. I was like, oh my God, Morpheus. Who else did I see? I saw
Captain Falcon, and I'm like a huge Smash Brothers fan.
Oh, I don't think I saw that.
So when I saw him and I was in Samus, I was like, oh my God, please say Falco punch. And he was not into it. Like, he just obviously, I caught him at a weird moment. But he looked so good. He had the helmet. I saw like 85 different Nesses, like the kid with the bat who's like the most annoying Smash Brothers character.
Really?
And that really filled my soul a little bit because I was like, you're the most annoying part of the game. And I love that people are embracing that about you.
That's a lot of people to be dressed up.
There
wow,
was
I'm
so
shocked.
much. I counted like 6 because it was just like
wild.
a striped shirt, a backwards hat,
'cause
and a
it's easier,
bat. And then they
probably,
were
yeah.
just running around being like, Pika Danda, and just doing all the weird stuff.
voices are so
And I'm
great.
like,
Oh my
you annoy me, but,
But
you
I
look
love
great.
it so much. But you look great.
I saw a lot of that. What was like, what else was like really popular this year? I saw a lot of Barbies, which I thought was
I
like,
didn't see
kinda
as many
cool.
Barbies as I thought I was going to. I saw
Same.
some that were really good, but I didn't see as many as I actually thought I was going to. Did you see the movie yet?
I haven't seen the new Barbie movie.
Okay, it's fucking phenomenal.
Is
by the
it?
way.
Okay.
It's such a good movie. You think it's a Barbie movie, and then you see it, and you're like, oh, this is like really emotional, and
Aw.
like, oh, I cried. Like it was a lot going on. Actually, it's a really good
Okay.
movie. Yeah, so I didn't see as many Barbies as I
See,
thought.
I didn't grow up like playing Barbie dolls. I grew up playing Pokemon, so for me it felt like
Pokemon.
yeah. Like I feel like a little like I want to go see the movie to support, but I also like don't have
You'll
strong
really like
ties
this
to
movie.
Barbie.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I promise you will.
Okay. I'm down for a good cry.
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
down.
it's so funny, and they really dive into like some of the dumb shit about the dolls themselves.
Oh, okay.
It's like very honest.
Yeah.
In a campier sort of way, and then it gets really real, and it becomes like a really emotional kind of like
Hmm.
finding yourself kind of story. It's actually really, and obviously the actors are amazing, so I like to see people I'd like to see in
Yeah,
things.
Margot Robbie's come up story is like really empowering if you're ever
Wait, no, I didn't know.
interested.
Oh, I didn't-
Yeah, she wasn't getting cast in the roles she wanted to be cast in. She was only getting like looked at for like blonde bimbo, and she knows her own worth as an actress.
Mm-hmm.
So she started like writing her own projects and started entering them in film festivals.
No way! Oh my god,
Which
I didn't know that.
I had no idea because I'm currently writing a film festival submission for just
I didn't know
for the
that
fun.
either.
Yeah,
What?
well,
Oh, cool.
I was keeping it under wraps, but just for your podcast, I'll drop the tea. But yeah, it's so inspiring to like do your research on actors that like you really love where they come from and like what they do and what they bring to the table. And it's cool to see that like a lot of them are just like us, where it's
Yeah,
like we audition constantly every week to be like, put me in your project. And I don't know, I keep getting the same typecast stuff, and it's like, you know what you can play really
Right,
well
right.
and what you don't get the opportunity to play. So it's cool to like see somebody else who's already paved the way, and then we can like follow suit, you know?
I did not know that about her. And
Yeah.
since I've seen the Barbie movie, I've been seeing a lot of like interviews that she's done. And I'm like, every time I love her more. And I'm like, is this possible? Like, I was already a fan, and I'm like, can we be friends? Like, what? Hi, hello.
You mean, you never know, in a couple of years, you might have the chance to, or even like tomorrow, you might run into her
Anything's
somewhere.
possible. I mean,
we
nothing's off
live
limits.
in the city of celebrities. So you never know when you're going somewhere, you might run into someone. But I agree, I didn't see as many Barbies as I thought.
Yeah,
at the
considering the
con.
movie just came out. Okay, that's very true.
And I love that everybody was a different type of Barbie. I love that that's the
Yes,
embracing
I
thing.
did notice that,
People aren't
yeah.
all going like the blonde wig and
Yeah.
the cowgirl look. Like I saw a lot of different variants with like the brunettes and
Which
redheads.
I
and-
love that, though.
Yeah.
And that was really important to be embraced. I really liked seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a lot. I actually did see a lot of Guardians characters. I saw Groot a lot.
I did too, because didn't the new film come out?
It did, yeah.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah,
Yeah, so
it's
that made
usually the
sense.
movies that come out that like inspire the cosplays. And
Yeah, I
stuff.
feel like that, and that inspires me a lot too. And if it's something that is in my mind relevant, something I just saw, then that's something I'm like, oh, let me do something.
Yeah.
That's why I thought Gamora, because we had just seen Guardians of the Galaxy. And I was like, okay, like,
Oh,
this is
100%.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of like Star Lords I saw.
I didn't see as many Star Lords. I feel
I
like
saw more than I ever would
I
have
think
imagined.
it's because like the character I find to be a little cringe. So maybe that's why I'm just like
You probably just like
"Ooh."
blocked it. You didn't even really realize
I
that
just
they're there.
I've had like a couple of them that like want to play the music as they walk around.
Really?
And I think that's fine
Oh,
to
I
have
didn't
your
see
own
that.
music,
Yeah.
but sometimes it gets to be a little disrespectful when you're like trying to talk to someone and then you
agree.
jump in their group and you crank your music for attention.
Wait, what? I didn't even
Oh,
see
it
that.
happens a lot. Like that some of the Star Lords, like not to say that everybody does this, but I've definitely seen a couple of times where they'll be walking by and you'll be like, "Oh, I like your jacket or your cosplay or something." And then they'll like jump into your group and turn on the song and be like, "Hooked on a feeling." And they'll like blare it and you're like, we were trying to talk to you, buddy. Like we were
Oh,
trying to be
come
like, you look
on.
great. And
No, Star-Lord
instead
would
he's trying
never.
to flex
Come
his, you know.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
Yeah, it gets a little
I'm glad I
weird.
didn't see that, because I don't think I would have been happy about that. I would definitely
It's
said
just
something.
like a bit of a turn off when you're like trying to have a human conversation with somebody.
Especially in that world. Like, I'm like, that's not really the
Yeah.
time. It's not the moment.
Like I agree with being in character. Like sometimes people will talk to me as Froppy and like they'll ask me about my Instagram, but I don't sit there and go full send and go, well, I don't understand what an Instagram is, Ribbit. Like, you'll have to tell me more about that another time in class, Ribbit, bye. Like, I'll literally be like, hi, my name is Dare Taylor. You can find my Instagram here. Okay, cool, Ribbit, bye. You know, like,
know
you
how
stay
far
in
to take it.
character,
Exactly, yeah.
But you don't sit there and, like, there's a good window of like, stay in character, but then also like, you know, you're not working at Disney World,
Right,
You're
like,
Disneyland.
also, I do need a real answer from you. Like,
Yeah, like it gets weird if you're like, a phone? What's a cell phone? You know what I mean?
Wi-Fi? What's that? Like, like,
I think that was like my least favorite part of working at Disney is when you'd have to pretend to just be clueless on things. So it's so nice now to be like, I know what a selfie is. Like I get some weird power kick out of that because before I used to have to be like, a selfie? Oh, do you mean like in your genie lamp? You know, you'd have to make it up or whatever.
That's amazing.
Or like we would call them Snowfies in Arendelle.
Snowfies.
So Anna would be like,
oh,
yeah, you
God,
have
I
to
love Frozen.
feed.
Oh, don't get me started. Oh, dear.
Girl,
Yeah.
I do too. It's bad. When people ask me what my favorite Disney movie is, I'm like, it's Frozen. I
could see it all the
know.
time. Not the second one.
It's overrated.
Only
I
the
know.
first one. I don't know how you feel about Frozen 2, but Frozen 1 was vibes forever. The second one was weird, man.
See, I feel like the second one was good. Like I liked it because like I weirdly was going on a journey that fit the movie. Like I was moving across the country.
Oh, okay. That
So
makes sense.
I weirdly felt a lot like Anna, where it's like
Okay.
she's leaving the man behind and leaving the stuff behind to go do what she needs to do. So I was like, I'm moving to California to be a movie star, you know, like
Oh, so
I was
relatable.
kind of caught up
Aw.
on that. Yeah, so it to me, I had a different like personal connection to
Okay,
it too.
that makes sense, yeah.
But I also understand why people are kind of like, it was a lot. It was a little bit of a lot.
I didn't like that Sven had a song. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Like it was
Yeah.
weird. It was like giving like 80s montage kind of music
You mean
video.
Christoph?
Christoph.
Yeah. He sang
I
the
was like,
yeah.
In the
Lost
snow.
in
I
the
was like,
Woods.
I don't think this is for me. Because I love the songs of the first movie.
Me too.
I've literally seen it all the time. I literally hang out with my niece, and she's like, Frozen. I'm like, oh, let's go. I love this movie. Okay.
I
Yeah.
like doing all the motions.
I'm like, the cold never bothered me anyway. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
one of my
then would you say is Frozen like one of your top Disney movies, or do you have one that's higher up?
I kind of grew up, I feel like, in a different generation. So my top ones are kind of more the more classic ones. Like I love
Ooh,
like
okay.
Beauty and the Beast, and I love Aladdin, and I love Snow White. I love Mulan. Like those are probably Little Mermaid. Like those are my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Right? The ones that I personally grew up on. The newer ones now are really, there's some really amazing ones. Like I've dressed up as Princess Tiana. And I
Aw.
love that movie so much.
If
But
you
it's
ever
also,
travel
like-
to Tokyo, she has an amazing stage show where she sings.
Really?
I don't know if she does it anymore, but yeah, they cater to her there, and it's so beautiful. Like they need to do that more here in the U.S. Yeah, she sings almost there on the stage, and then her waitress outfit comes off, and she's in the thing. Like it's
Wow, I didn't know about this. Wait,
yeah.
that sounds awesome.
I'm
We need to
getting
just travel the
goosebumps.
world and do all the little Disney.
all the
stuff.
Disney things.
That's my goal. That's my dream. I just need to be
Truly.
rich just so I can do all the weird nerdy things that I want to. As we travel around the world, that's all I really want to do.
Yeah.
She's got. I think at Disneyland, she's got a whole. It's like Tiana's Bayou that they're opening. I think
Yeah.
this year.
It's coming soon, but I also don't know. I kind of dropped off the tee on that because I used to be really heavily invested in like what the theme parks were doing because I worked there. So sometimes I would like have to know. But lately I have kind of like not. I got a lot of flack for an article that came out about me working at Disney
I
World.
remember you mentioned that a while ago.
So yeah, I kind of like stopped following a lot of the Disney stuff because I was like, I need a break. Like people are tweeting about me with this thing, and I just need to stick in my own lane and stay in the positive side and just don't let what other people say bother me.
Yeah.
But I am excited to see the new because they transformed. What was the movie before on the log flume ride? What's it called? It's with Briar Rabbit and Brer Bear. I can't think of it right now.
No, I
but
know what you're talking about, too. I
They're
don't remember the name of it.
retransforming
Yeah.
it to be Tiana.
Yeah.
And the people are, it's a mixed bag. Anytime you change anything at the Disney parks, people are like, I'm really mad. That was my favorite ride.
Oh yeah,
But
because the
then-
OG Disney fans are like hardcore.
yeah,
Disney fans.
people are always mad about. There's people that are mad about everything nowadays, but I think it's like awesome that Tiana gets something. Like,
Me too.
why does every other princess have something? Like Rapunzel's got the bathrooms in Disney World. She's got the bathroom area, which is is what it is.
Oh wait, that's
But
cool. I
yeah,
didn't
there's like a
know that.
tower and there's all this stuff.
See,
We gotta go.
We're
Disney
gonna World. What are we doing? When is a good time to go to Disney World? Is there like a time of year that you think is
Yeah.
better for someone new, maybe? too?
I don't know about for someone new, but like when my family used to go every year when I used to have a good family upbringing, we would go every year. So when I was like 10, 11, 12, we would go right after, like we'd do Thanksgiving and then the week after Thanksgiving. So we'd do a 2-week Disney vacation.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we were insane. But
awesome.
that's why I ended up working there
Yeah,
because I'm
okay.
insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to go and it was always dead the week after Thanksgiving because they're flipping to like they're getting the Christmas stuff
Oh,
ready.
right, okay.
People would all go home and they would just like save up their money and like do whatever they got to do.
Okay.
So like the parks would be super dead.
Would it be decorated at all for any of the holidays?
It would be
season yet?
Christmas, I
Okay.
think. Yeah, at that
Because
point.
don't
was
they do it like
Christmas.
overnight? Like the turnaround is like
They do.
that night. They put the decorations
It's
up,
like
right?
Halloween's
I saw
over.
documentaries about this. This was really exciting.
Yeah, they like time lapse it now too. Like it used to be like Disney Secret, but now it's like they put it all up overnight,
Yeah.
which is super cool.
That's so cool. I'd love to. I'd go
Yeah.
down. Let's fucking go.
Take some time off during Thanksgiving, you know? Let's go. Have our turkey with Mickey. Why
Yeah,
not?
Oh my god, I would love that.
Honestly, I'm huge Disney fan. Just haven't done Disney World in a while, just because
Okay.
it's I'd love to see the new Fantasmic because I actually used to do the show every day.
Every day.
So
Wow.
I was cast there, which means like casting would they handpick which people get to be in certain shows.
Okay.
And you have to be I mean, I got really lucky that when I got hired in, they were doing day parade training and then they were doing Fantasmic training. So I literally got hired, learned my job as the role that I did, and then got like put into the shows. So I kind of had like a target on my back with like other people because it's like you were the new
Oh,
girl.
wow. You
I
almost
had
got
a
fast
unique
tracked to
name.
being
Yeah,
the
and
job
then
that everybody wanted.
Yeah, and it kind of put me in a weird spot, and I was really young, so like I feel like there was a couple times where I like misspoke in break rooms, and people would take what I said and be like, "That girl's really mean," and I was young.
Oh, that's so
I
unfortunate.
would just speak my mind frivolously and not be careful about what I say around people, and not
I don't think there's
like,
anything wrong with that or anything to
I'll
regret
take
on
some
something
ownership.
Like that, but
Yeah. Like sometimes
Yeah.
you say things,
You're
you
a
get
human being, it's fine,
misquoted, and it happens. But so I learned those 2 shows like really quickly, and it was super awesome because I would like come into work at 3, do day parade, and then I would clock out of there and then go do Fantasmic. So I was like living the dream, and I was so grateful for it. And they changed the Fantasmic show now. So it's got like Elsa in it. There's not a Pocahontas scene anymore. It's like Aladdin swinging across. So
I can
like
get down with that. I can understand.
I
why,
want to
yeah.
see what they like,
Where
what
the
it's
people
like
are,
now. Yeah. If you've ever seen the famous steamboat moment where Dopey falls off the top deck and lands on the bottom deck, it like went hugely viral. I was on that show. So I'm
my
like on the boat.
Oh, I'd love to see
You
it.
can't see me. I'm just like a blur because it's like, hi, Dopey is falling. But yeah, I
I'd
was
still love to
part
see
of that
it.
show. It was
Oh my gosh, we gotta find that footage. That sounds
crazy.
great. I would love to see
Yeah.
that. Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm sure I can. I'm sure it's not scrubbed off the internet, but it's there. It was a
Somebody's
moment.
got it somewhere. You can find it for sure. Yeah.
So now I feel like you know a lot about like how I got into cosplay because I worked at Disney and then it kind of inspired me to want to be other characters. I'm curious, what got you into cosplay? Like, what was the moment that you were like, I want to dress like this. I want to go to the con.
Oh my god, that's such a great question.
Yeah.
I feel like
Quiz me.
I heard this quote or read this quote, whatever. I think it was Tim Burton a little while ago. And he said something like, every day is Halloween for someone. And I was like, I was like, no, it isn't. It's only one Halloween. Ugh. And as I got older, I was like, dude, I really delved deeper into kind of like my fantasy and things that I love to watch, like Lord of the Rings and all these like really fantasy like movies. I always loved Disney everything. Even growing up, like I loved dressing up for Halloween, but I always wanted more and more elaborate costumes every year.
Yeah.
And whereas no one else around me like give 2 flying fucks about wearing cool costumes, I was like, but it needs to look like this, and I need to
Right.
be in character. Like it meant so much to me. I had so much fun doing it. I didn't realize you could like. There's a community of people. I didn't know this for a very long time. So even like as Eric and I have been shooting over the years,
Nerd community.
we finally started like talking about what else can we do as I like to dress up anyway. Like what else can I do if I like to dress up anyway? And actually LA Comic-Con, I don't know how many years ago this was. I think it was like a couple years before COVID. That was
Yeah.
the first convention I'd ever been to. And that was my first cosplay was Domino that I'd ever worn. And it was so well received. I was
Oh,
like,
I love
oh
that.
my God, this is, you know that moment when you're like, that's it.
Yeah.
I figured it out. I'm in the exact right moment at the exact right time that I'm supposed to be. And it changed it really opened doors, even just in my mind, that I was like, oh my God, I need to do so much more of this all the time.
Yeah.
And since then, every year, I literally I will Google conventions for the entire year, and I'll be on the email list, and get like notifications when something new is coming up all the time.
Yeah. It's a good way to do it.
Yeah. So I really kind of it's just so much fun. And you really when you get to see, when you're saying, even just as in character, and people are so welcoming and excited to see you, and they love it so much. My favorite thing is with kids, like when I used to go, I don't know if you've ever been to D23. Have you ever been to that one? The Disney one?
I haven't, because they didn't do it this year.
No,
right?
it's in Florida now, because it's 100-year anniversary, so they did it in Florida this year.
Oh, well, there you go.
So the last, we've gone, Eric and I have gone a couple times. I went last year, and I was Tiana last year. But the kids, oh my God, seeing the kids, they think you are who you are.
Yeah.
And it makes your whole day. It's so exciting. It makes me so happy. Doing that is I really love doing this. And I want to now I'm at the point of okay, we kind of figured out the conventions we like to go to. Yeah. It's fun to figure out different cosplays we like to wear, but how do I take it to the next level, and how do I make this more of something that I can embrace with other people and involve, all my friends and all the people that I know really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's just really changed my life. It's truly, it's so exciting. And I feel this is the birth of Girls Like Nerds, because it's the conversations that we have we do.
We love nerds.
We have these conversations anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm damn, why don't we have a place where we can all just keep talking our nerdy talk? And
yeah. I love that. Yeah. I mean, I literally walked in the door today, and we were already podcasting, being tell me about the con you're going to. Yeah, where are you going to be at next?
Yeah. She's I'm going to Dragon Con. I'm okay, so speaking of Dragon Con, I see a lot of footage online over the years from Dragon Con, so I know that's the only reason I know it's a big convention. I don't really know too much about it, besides that it's in Atlanta.
Yeah. So I've never been. I'm not the expert on Dragon Con, but I can kind of, from what I've heard, because I'm really lucky that I have a personal assistant who's very heavily involved in the cosplay community, which I'll be giving her your phone number after today, so you both can chit chat about that.
So we can nerd out for a little bit. I'll have her on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I would love for Christy to be on. She's amazing. She's also does my hair and makeup. She didn't do it today. That's why I'm a little learning eyeshadow, how to do it again. But she's phenomenal. I'll hook her up so she can come and actually chit chat with you and give you some more details and stuff. But Dragon Con is, from what I've heard, is the big peacocking con. So if you have an amazing cosplay that you want to be known for, that's the con to wear it to.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Unfortunately for me this year, I can't. My Samus armor fits in a giant husky trunk that's this big. Okay. And I'm flying in, so I'm not going to pay to ship it. It's going to be way too expensive. But I'm just bringing a lot of simple things to kind of scout out the con to decide next year.
What are you wearing?
I'm torn between my Nurse Joy and Articuno, because I can only fit one very sculpted wig in my suitcase. So I don't know.
I'm going to say Articuno if my opinion means anything.
Okay,
I feel like you just did Nurse Joy at Comic-Con, right?
I did both.
Oh, did you? Oh,
I did.
I really saw the Nurse
and
Joy
Articuno was more popular.
Really?
So Articuno was the most popular thing I wore to San Diego Comic-Con. That's above Samus. That's above Froppy.
This is so shocking to me.
That's above Nurse Joy.
I never would have guessed that.
Iona, I don't know. I think
do?
it's the wings. People love wings.
Okay, fair.
Because even if they don't know what it is, they're it's a pretty bird. Yeah. Get a photo with the pretty bird,
Get your wings out. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, people
you
excited over wings.
Yeah.
But, okay, then maybe I'll do Articuno there.
Is that a 3-day, or how many days is that?
It's I want to say it's 3 or 4, because it's the party con, too, is also what it's known for.
This is what I've been hearing.
It happens between 4 bump in the mic. It happens between 4 hotels. So they're all kind of in the same space, and then there's the convention center down off to the side, but all the hotels are connected. So there's one hotel that's the host of the party hotel. So if you want to stay there and party all night, that's the one to go to. I don't remember which one it is. Okay. But I love sleep. I'm kind of an old lady. So when it's time, Cinderella's got to go before she turns into a pumpkin.
Exactly.
So at some point at midnight, at 1, I'm girls got to go to bed. Yeah. So I will leave and go to bed at my other hotel that's little bit further away. I think I'm staying at like the Marriott or something.
I
Don't
feel like
quote me
that's
on
smarter though too.
because it's the quieter one.
Yeah, because it's a quieter one. Exactly.
Yeah, I love parties. Don't get me wrong; they're really fun. I love to show up.
We had a great
out,
time partying
do
in
the
San
fit.
Diego. Like
Yeah.
that party was a lot of fun.
We did all the parties. We looked great, but then at some time it's just kind of like
It's bedtime now. I'd like to sleep.
It's time, dude. The live music though at that party,
Poppin'.
insane.
Yo,
Insane.
dude. I'm like, talking about karaoke. Who? Like, I'm like, they were playing like Paramore. They were jamming. I was freaking
was
the fuck out. It was
awesome.
awesome. And like to see people in like cosplay costumes and dress. Oh, are you kidding me? Like, let's do this all the time.
I know, right? I'm like San
Where's
Diego
this
Comic-Con
place?
every weekend.
Every weekend. Let's go.
But I highly recommend for any, I get asked a lot, like from people. I mean, you could probably chime in on this advice too. Like if there's a new cosplayer out there listening to this, just pay the money and attend the con.
I agree. I fully
like,
agree.
I've never been
Absolutely.
to Dragon Con before. I've never had a booth there. I paid for my badge and
Okay.
I'm going to like scout it out and decide like, is this a con I want to do in the future?
Okay.
Is this one I want to take time away and leave California? Because like you have to remember that we have acting careers too. And we have Twitch streams, and we have, you know, we have like 8 things that we do
It's a
constantly all
lot
the
of
time.
responsibilities that we have here and commitments.
Yeah,
It's hard to
so it's-
take away from.
It's tough to
yeah.
leave the state because it's like people see you leaving, and you do anything outside of the state, and people are kind of like, "Oh, she's too busy for my project." No, give me your project.
Please,
Send me
give
your
me a
stuff.
reason to
I will
stay.
be
God,
in your
yeah.
music video. I will be in your short film. I will be in your movie if you pay me. But like, you know, you got to make time for these cons
Yeah.
where we're paying money to attend them.
Yep.
I don't make money going to the cons. Like even, well, I mean, if I have a booth, it's a little different because you're there to sell things. But like 9 times out of 10, I'm going to the con as a person
Yes.
paying money to be there.
Yes.
So anybody who's new to the cosplay industry or wants to get into it, it is open for anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
Buy the ticket, go to the con, see what it's like, feel it out, and if you like it, then maybe start like making cosplay content. I think a lot of people, especially influencers these days on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, everywhere, there's a sense of, I don't want to say like entitlement, but it's like, how do I get to have a booth at a con? When it's
Exactly.
like, have you cosplayed before?
Do you know anything
Do you
about
have
anything?
you read comic books? Because I'm not a gatekeeper by any means, and I'm open for anyone and everyone.
Always, yeah.
But I'll look at their feed, and I'm kind of like, so you want to have a booth at a con, but you don't post any cosplay content. You don't post any comic book, any movie content, any whatever. So it's like, I always try to tell them like, start making an outfit, buy an outfit.
Something that you're actually really
Wear an
passionate
outfit.
about and that you
Yeah.
genuinely enjoy. Like
Yes.
that really comes off as true and honest, and it's so much more exciting
Yeah.
for that kind of community. And they're so like, I feel like people are like you're saying, you're not like I'm really embracing, especially with anybody like any of my friends that want to dress up and do anything. I know you went to the Renaissance Fair a lot, and it was kind of segueing
yeah.
a little bit, but like I've gone to the Renaissance Fair for the last 10 years, and this year I've been trying to wrangle. I've actually wrangled a few of my friends that have never gone, and like
good.
they dressed up. And they had so much fucking fun. And you really realize like, oh, it's not a big deal to put a little bit, you're kind of investing in your time and your fun, put a little bit of money into this and like go and see if you even like it at all. And then from there you can really develop and keep going from there. It's so
And like
fun.
Amazon's not expensive. You can find some really cheap things
Yep,
to wear to
yep.
Ren Fair or to a con that are going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
But that's how you know you're having fun.
Exactly.
Is when you go home and you're like, your belt is falling apart. Your backpack is
I know,
shoved
God.
with stuff. You've got stickers all over you. Your hair is a mess. That's how you know the con was amazing.
worth it for you.
When you
Absolutely, yeah.
leave and you're disheveled and you're like, yep, this was
I'm
great.
doing this again. Same time tomorrow.
Yeah, same time tomorrow. Let's go. But yeah, I highly recommend like buying a ticket, go to the con.
Yeah.
Obviously, Dragon Con is like really close, so like I don't know
It's
if I
at
can
the end
get a
of
ticket even now.
August, right? When
It's
is
like
it?
coming up. Yeah, end of August. It's like August. I'd have to have my phone to
I
like
know, I
check
feel like
dates, but it's
soon,
into the
soon.
first week of September.
Oh,
so
got
like
you. Okay.
I think
Oh,
August 30th,
yeah.
I'm getting on a plane to like be there, and
Okay.
like my music video is dropping that day. So it's
Oh,
like
that's
all the things are
right.
happening.
Real quick segue, music video. I
Music
literally
video.
shot a scene with Dara for her music video. Her
Yes.
original song, she wrote this song. I'd never anything. I just knew she wrote a song, and I was like, music video, let's fucking go. Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely, I'll support. And it was the second I walked in, you were already mid scene shooting something, and I was like,
doing
yo,
stuff.
this is like actually a pretty good song. Like it was super
Aw,
catchy
thank
and
you.
fun and like boppy and girly and feminine, but like a song that I feel like it's easy for people to listen to and be like, oh, like, I know that song. Like, I don't know how that
Yeah.
goes. Like, it was just so cute and fun. Like, to
Thank
see someone like, oh,
you.
you fucking wrote this? Like, what? I think I can write songs, but I
Yeah.
can't. Like, it's
I mean,
really exciting.
Yeah, I co-wrote it with like 2 other people. So it wasn't solely just me on my own, but I definitely came in. It started as a joke, honestly. I was like, I want to write a silly TikTok song. And I kept having this like, don't get depressed, get dressed stuck in my head. And like, that's the chorus. It's like
Yeah.
the meat of the song. So
It's
it's
so
like,
catchy. It's
I
so
wrote the
catchy.
meat of it, but I definitely had help. Because I'm not a lyricist genius by any means. But as soon as I wrote it and I played it for a couple of my friends, they were like, this is good. You need to make a music video. And then it turned into like, oh, I want to do this. And then the director saw our Package Prankers skit.
No way.
Yeah, the director saw our
Oh
Package
my God, I
Prankers
was wondering
skit.
how you found him.
People watch this stuff. Like
That's
they watch our
crazy.
silly,
What?
fun, weird stuff we do.
Oh my
People are watching, and they were like, "Hey, I want to help you with this music video, but also can we do a Package Prankers bit in it?" So stay tuned. There's a Package
that's
Prankers
why.
bit.
Oh, that makes so
He
much
brought
more
it up to
sense
me. It wasn't
now.
even me.
Oh
It
my
wasn't
God.
even
oh, that's
me.
Awesome.
Isn't that insane?
Wait, that's so cute. And the scene
Yeah.
that we did together was so cute.
So fun,
It looked
so cute.
good.
Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be such a fun little vibe. So thank you so much for being a part of my project.
Of course, absolutely.
I
yeah.
truly
Yeah.
appreciate it from the bottom of my
Happily.
heart.
Had a great
She was
time.
the only one that wouldn't take my money afterwards. So let it be known.
I know. I was shocked. I was
She's
like, "Oh, you need to
humble.
pay me." Like, come on, it's fine.
She's a humble girl too.
We gotta support each other. I think that's a big thing. yeah.
Exactly.
Oh
That's
my
what it's
God!
all
Oh,
about.
so it comes on. So you leave on the 30th, but it also comes out on the 3rd. Your music video.
Yeah, I'm getting on a plane and it's literally dropping, and I'm gonna be like, "Good luck, bye."
See you in a few hours. And then you're staying in Atlanta, I guess the entire time for the convention then,
Doing
right?
the whole thing,
Okay,
yeah. It's gonna be scary, but I'll let you know if I like it, because then maybe next year
Please,
we can
yeah.
do like an Airbnb situation.
I'd love to, yeah.
And then that way we can have a place to like run away. So
Yeah, I'd love to kind of plan it a little bit properly. When it's super last minute, I know I was like, damn, I'll go, but like I hate not knowing what I'm gonna wear and not having enough time to make sure I have everything in
recycle
order.
your
right?
outfits.
I've got like 100 cosplay
That's what I've been
costumes.
doing.
I have
Yeah.
so many costumes.
Recycle. Like bring your best easy to travel ones.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah.
I'm learning that lesson. Don't build a new cosplay for every con. I'm really learning that this trip because I can't afford it anymore.
It's so expensive.
so
Oh
expensive.
my God.
Especially because like all of our friends are artists. It's like this person's a wig person. This person can build you a harness. This person can make you a belt in 2 days. So it's like I'm spending money every month for a new cosplay.
For a new cosplay, like
Oh, it's a lot, but it's, you know.
it's so exciting. I love when it comes together. Like, but even like you were saying, like at the end of the day, a seam is ripped or you're fucking missing something and
Yeah,
something's dirty. Da, da, da. You're like, okay, like my Jasmine costume, I fucking hot glued that shit for the gods.
Yeah,
And then
yep.
it came apart. Like my ass was like, girl, you're not gonna. I couldn't go to the bathroom anymore
Oh,
I couldn't
no.
bring it back up.
Oh, no.
My waist. I was like, this is the last time we're gonna have to get
we
this
gotta
a
hook
break.
you up.
Yeah,
I got some
oh
people that
gosh.
can make you some new pants.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some help. Oh my goodness. It was
Could
a
we do
struggle.
a double Jasmine day?
Hell yeah!
'Cause
You
I
got
have-
a really beautiful.
I have the engagement, the purple one.
purple one.
And then
Oh,
you have the
it's so
slave. That would
pretty.
be, oh my God, we should have everybody do Jasmine's.
I'm here for that. What are we doing? Yes, we've got enough
Yes.
friends. So
We
can
have
make
enough
this happen.
friends now.
We can do
We've collected
Jasmine,
them.
like in Agra, in the streets of Agrabah. We can do Jasmine,
Yes.
slave. We can do yours. We can do her just like in her little
In the,
menagerie.
yeah, in the blue.
Yeah.
In the second movie, she has a pink outfit.
Oh, really? I've only seen that once. And that was an eternity
You know,
ago.
Homer Simpson being the voice of Genie really changes the vibe. It's not the same.
I did not know that. Shut up.
And Homer Simpson's the voice. I don't know the voice actor's name. I'm so sorry, but
Oh
it's
my
just
God,
not like
no.
Robin Williams is my favorite actor of all time. so
he's
when they
phenomenal.
replaced him for someone else, I get why there's a big controversy with him. He had an agreement with them where he didn't want to be 80% of the poster or whatever. He had
Okay.
strict rules, so that's why he walked out on the second one.
Oh gosh,
But
I didn't know that. Oh, wow.
he's an amazing actor. So I don't know. It's just weird when you change the voice of an iconic character.
Yeah, but then like give it like an other iconic character that it's like, why would you put this guy? Give your nephew or something. Get your neighbor to do it. Like
get
yeah.
an impressionist. No one
Like-
will ever know. That's what they usually do for video games.
Ooh,
They'll get an
yeah.
impressionist that like can do the voice very similar.
Then who would even know? It would cost you significantly less, probably,
Yeah.
because you're not paying the actual actor to do it. But what the fuck?
My friend actually, who's a very well-known actor on like TV, he gets asked constantly to like voice mimic for voiceover work.
Oh, really?
And like
Okay.
he's not known as like a voice actor. He's known as like an on-camera. His name's Adam. Everybody knows him from my stuff because he's in everything.
Yeah,
Adam.
yeah.
He gets asked constantly to do voiceover stuff and to like mimic certain characters
Wait,
from
I didn't know he could
existing
do that.
shows.
No way.
I mean, he doesn't really do it as like his job, like he doesn't get booked for it, but it's a constant thing in the industry where they're like, we have a character that's already established in this main movie, can you mimic that voice and do it like this?
Oh wow, I had no idea. Well, that's really cool.
So if you're really good at mimicry, find a voiceover talent agency or like find someone that can teach you how
That's
to
a
do
whole
it, and you
job
can
right there, whole
book.
business right there. Wow,
Yeah.
gosh, yeah.
It's a thing. Do you do
wish.
voiceover? Anything like that?
No, it's so funny because I used to work. This is a long time ago. I
Here we
used to
go.
work at a
Let's
law
hear it.
firm.
Let's hear it.
And I was like an assistant paralegal, training to be a paralegal. So every time I answer the phone, people, it's probably just a lot of like creeps that were saying this, but whatever. They're like, you have a really great phone voice. And I was like, one, what the fuck does that mean? My voice, your voice sounds different to you than it sounds to somebody else.
For sure.
So
Just
when
where your ears
someone's,
are.
they're like, you have a really good phone voice. I'm like, later in life, I was like, maybe I should do a voiceover, but I never like looked into it well enough to actually figure it out. Like you
It's
can do
hard.
it on your own.
Yeah.
Because there's so many like different avenues and like apps now and things that you can do by yourself. But I'm like, I
Oh,
don't
for
want to
sure.
do that. I want to do like fun animated movies where I go in the studio and like I get to like really act out this like fun
yeah.
character. Like I've done auditions before.
Yeah.
But I've
What's
never
like
done-
your dream role? Like your dream job?
Ooh,
I think that's the most,
that'd be
yeah.
great. But I want, like, I feel like, did you ever watch that show Wednesday? You have the fucking, actually, Dare
Yeah.
has a really fun, like, latex Wednesday Addams cosplay looks so good on her. But
Etsy, be like.
yeah, the new show I'm obsessed with.
Really?
So I'm like, I
Yeah.
feel like a role like that for me would be really fun because I get to be like dark and like kind of sexy and
okay.
cool. Or like the new Sabrina show. I don't know if you saw that one on Netflix.
I
That was really
haven't
good.
yet, yeah.
I think you'd like, if you like Wednesday, you'd like that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Like something like that can be really dope for me. Like that would be my dream, where I get to kind of still dress up, still kind of look kind of hot.
I feel like you'd be really good in like Euphoria, which I get that a lot too, but I definitely see like you could be on there.
Okay, I've said that. People have said that to me a lot. I've never
Yeah.
watched the show though.
Okay. The show's really good.
I've heard it's phenomenal. I never actually watched it though.
My only complaint is that, well, now the whole show's going to be changing because one of the main actors just recently passed, which is so tragic. But also, it's taking place like 5 years in the future, I think is what they said last.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and like one of the
sounds weird.
other girls like completely walked out. The one who plays Kat in it, she completely was like, the director's taking the character a different direction. I want to go my own way, so she's completely done with it. So they're probably going to be looking for a whole new cast, and I feel like they missed out on an e-girl. They have a cam girl in it. They have like all the characters have a different addiction is what they're going through. One's addicted to love, one's addicted to drugs, one's
Oh, I
addicted
didn't know
to
this.
being on camera
Oh,
as a cam
gosh.
girl thing. So she
Okay.
likes money. And it's like they don't have a gamer addict. So I told
Isn't
my
that
agent.
the only real thing? Like, there's so many of
mean,
us that are like.
There's so many, like we're all addicted to something. We've all got something that we're like, I am a money addict. Like I like money. I can safely admit that now. I've got it in check-ish. But like some people like attention. That's what they're addicted to. But I feel like the show was kind of missing out on the gamer side of it because I feel like a lot of people play video games and that would
there's
have really
a
brought.
huge audience for that though.
Yeah, I like told my agent, like, you know, the writers on the show, tell them they need a gamer girl.
No, but
me.
they fucking do. I.e. me.
Yeah, i.e. this girl.
I even can shoot it at my fucking house because I have a room already. Like,
Right?
what?
So wait, like what would you say is like something you're addicted to? In a safe sense.
In a safe sense, girl,
Yeah.
I low-key want to say sleep.
Ooh, okay.
Like, I'm laughing, but I'm serious. Because I love siestas. I love a nap. I love a well-made bed. You know, I love like fluffy sheets and pillows and putting on a movie and
Okay.
laying down.
Yeah.
I even like when I'm watching movies or shows and in the scene the character's laying down, I'm jealous. I'm like, yo, you're not sleeping right now? Like, this is the best moment of your whole life. You get to lay in this bed. You get paid
Yeah.
for it. Go to bed. Like, go to sleep.
That explains why you have like really good skin. You always look like really hydrated
I
too
sleep
because
a
you're like,
lot.
I
Yeah.
get lots of good
I get
sleep.
lots of good sleep.
I love that for you.
Yeah,
That's a fun thing to be addicted to.
Yeah, it's not really done me a lot of favors over the years, so it's not like a healthy
Ooh, have you
addiction.
ever overslept?
All the time.
Really? Oh, do like alarms not wake you up?
No, alarms wake me up. I'm a light
good.
sleeper, and sometimes I get so anxious because I know I have something to do.
Same,
so
I
I'll
get that
wake up
too.
hours before I'm even supposed to do something, but then I have to like calm myself back down. That's why like it's funny because Carlotta was talking about how she can't sleep with any noise happening. She has to have silence, and I'm the opposite.
Oh.
I have to have a movie or something on to calm
Yeah.
my brain down
Uh-huh.
so I can get comfortable and relax, like, and that helps me sleep no matter what time I'm
Yeah.
like taking a nap. I have to.
I feel that. I'm definitely like, I grew up watching YouTube videos. So like I'll just like, I don't have a TV in my bedroom because I feel like
Smart.
it changes the dynamic of your room. It like, I like my bedrooms to be like themed and stuff. And it's
Your
weird
bed
when
is
it's
gorgeous.
like,
It's like I thought it was like
Thank
Christmas,
you.
not Christmas,
it
but
kind of is.
it felt like fall forest, kind of to me, because it's like this really pretty greens and like yeah. You good
Oh.
over there, buddy? You bored? You need to go for a fucking walk?
Oh my God.
Sheesh.
Phoenix.
We got one job is to be quiet.
Oh.
Eric, Gia Images, ladies and gentlemen.
Gia. From the
Last time he
Twitter.
comes to the podcast. Golly.
You know, I actually know Gia. We shot during the pandemic, and it was really fun. I would go over and wash my hands and be like, I'm
Wash
clean.
my hands.
I would show him a COVID test, and he would let me in, and he would shoot me because I had no friends during the. Well, I had a friend. Carlotta was my friend when I first moved to LA.
Yeah. Oh,
But
really?
then she decided to just like peace out, homie, and like left the States.
Oh,
so
she dipped,
the one
yeah.
person I knew
Yeah.
left me.
Gone.
But then I knew Eric. And
You guys would shoot together a lot. You got some great stuff.
yeah,
together,
I went over and was like, "Hey, friend, do you want to like hang out and like shoot?" So like we would shoot all the time, and we made content
Isn't that
during the
great? Yeah,
pandemic
you guys got some great
in a safe space. So
in
it
a
was
safe,
awesome.
clean environment.
And I got to know like the terrain of LA very well during the pandemic. Like I got to like bip bop around and drive.
There's no
when there was nobody
traffic.
on the road.
Like everybody was
I could-
gone. It was
yeah.
awesome.
I could be at his place in 15 minutes.
I'm like, can we have another
Skirt,
pandemic? Because that
skirt.
was really great for my mental health. No one on the road. Hundreds of thousands of people left California altogether.
I mean,
like,
people are
statistically.
leaving now with the strike.
Oh fuck, that's right.
It's
leaving
sad.
because they can't like they're losing their health insurance. They can't afford their homes anymore. People are actually leaving California again. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, it's a rough time to be an actor. Like, I'm so glad I chose this career because everybody's leaving and like the strike, the pandemic. It's like, man, we need some good TV and media to come out in the next couple of years. 'Cause
Really, though?
once this is all over and everyone's getting paid properly and everything, AI is not as involved as these big companies want it to be. It's like we really need to start writing some good stuff and get some popular shows going, get some things on Netflix.
I know. I'm like, oh, my
Are you
favorite
writing?
stuff are not going to be. No, I don't know the format. Like, I feel like I have
Okay.
good ideas, but I don't have any writing style, right? So I don't
See,
know how to write. if
I
that
used
makes
to feel
sense.
that
Yeah.
way, and then I started writing because it's part of my acting class curriculum.
Oh,
and
wow,
you'll
okay.
be surprised at like what comes out of you because you know what you want to be and like who you want to play in these roles and in
Right.
film and television. You'll be surprised what crazy things you'll come up with that would make a really good show.
Wait, okay. So you said you're actually writing something for a festival now,
I
right? What
am,
is it? Can you talk
yeah.
about that at all? Or?
I can a little bit, just because I kind of want to keep it like to our cast
course,
and let it be
yeah,
like a
yeah,
special
yeah.
thing with us. But everybody that's involved in the project is in my acting class, and we have a very unique way of studying like acting. It's not like method or anything crazy like that, but it's like studying the archetypes and like what makes you a person and what sort of things.
That's so fascinating to me.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you more about it like off
Yeah,
camera.
off camera.
But it's essentially just like a sweet little thing that I started writing one day, being like, what if I took my acting class studies and put it into a scene? And it's a lot like Margot Robbie, which I didn't know this before I started writing, that like I always feel like I get sent scripts to play like leading lady that is, I don't want to say normal or basic, but just has everything happening to her and everyone else around her is quirky, unique, fun, a drug addict or whatever the case is. And I don't play normal girl with situations coming at her very well. So at least in my opinion, I don't feel like I do.
Okay.
But as soon as I was handed this role, I had a really big opportunity to audition for a huge project that I can't talk about because one, I didn't book it, and two, or at least I don't
Can't
think
talk
I
about it,
did.
yeah.
You can't, you sign an NDA when you
Yeah,
work with
yeah.
agencies. But I got to play a character that was so different than who I am, and it went over so well. It like astounded my agent. All my friends that I showed the tape to were blown away, and I was like, you know, I want to write my own project where I can play a character similar to that, but also a bunch of different variants of characters that I never get to play.
Because you can.
Yeah, because there's no one stopping you when you write your own stuff. Yeah. And I think it's really going to open people's eyes to different sides of me, because we all we're complex people. You know, we answer questions differently with different, you know, sides of ourselves. Like right now we're professional. But, you know, as soon as we leave, we could be a little, you know, fun and funky.
We're
and, you know,
professional.
Like, we're professional right now. But as soon
keep
as
my
we leave
tits
here.
in check right now. Usually I don't care, you know. Yeah.
Like, you know, we all have different colors and things that make us unique and fun. So it's like when you take the time to write something, like you should really write out a character that you feel like you were born to play.
Interesting.
And it could turn into something. Because that's how this started for me, is like I want to write a piece where I play 4 different sides of myself. Yeah. And it's coming together. We're filming it hopefully in the end of September. This is not involved in the strike.
Okay.
Everybody in it's non-union because, you know, we don't want to go against the strike. We want to stand in solidarity.
Of course, absolutely.
But yeah, I highly encourage any actor to write their dream role and just see what happens with it. Because maybe it's not a short film festival submission, but maybe it's a YouTube video. Maybe it comes out to that. Maybe it comes out to something even bigger. Maybe you could turn it into an actual movie, a feature.
Wow, I feel like my story would be a short series, a mini series. I feel like that'd be my story.
Yeah,
but it's also like I have, like I'm in therapy every week, so it's almost like I'm learning more about myself as I'm being more honest with myself. So that could even develop like that would make more sense. It's almost that would be like a form of therapy for me to actually write maybe a role that I could see myself. It's never crossed my mind like that though. It's
also like interesting if you look at the characters you cosplay. To bring it back to cosplay, that's one thing that I learned is like look at all the characters that you play or you want to portray as a cosplayer, and you'll find that those are the different sides of you. Because it's interesting to me that I can go from Froppy being weird and dorky and silly to Samus. What does that say about me? You know, so like think about your lineup.
Wait, that is fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Why that never crossed my mind?
Think about it.
Oh my god. This is saying so much about me. I'm learning. Oh my god, what's happening?
They'll all have things in common. But you'll notice like one character leads with their sex appeal, and that's like you're sexy. But then one character leads with their personality, and that's like very similar to your personality. One leads with anger. There's always a cosplay that you do that leads with anger, and you're like, oh, that's how I deal with my anger.
Like that's all the cosplays I think. They all lead with anger. What?
They all lead with anger. Oh no.
Oh whoa. Okay, I'm gonna have to really sit with that. That's really interesting. Never would have. And if you didn't, I never would have thought of it like that.
I don't know where it came from or who sprouted the idea, but there was one day where I was looking at all my things, like all my cosplays in my closet, and was like, oh, this is interesting.
Oh, that's what's happening here. That's therapist? Who I am. Can we talk for a second?
Can we schedule an appointment? Are you on Zoom?
Emergency session. Oh, wow. Okay. Damn. Okay. This is going to be, as we've been doing some of the podcast episodes, I feel like I've been giving myself like a homework.
Yeah. What's your homework?
This would be really good homework. Cody said that I should watch The Greatest Showman. I haven't seen that. So
I haven't seen it either. Oh no, movie date?
Movie date? Okay, let's go. Your house stuff.
There you go, yeah.
And I feel like Carlotta said something. I forget what she said. She said something fun. I don't remember what
Probably
it was.
something about cars.
Oh, it's Back to the Future.
There we go, Back to the Future.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I knew it. Yeah. I know my besties.
And she was like talking about, she's like, are you not in Back to the Future nerd? I was like, not really, kind of, but not really. So I kind of want to watch all 3 of those again.
I need to watch Back to the Future too.
Yeah.
We could do that together too.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Yeah. And so now I'm like, let me actually really look at my favorite cosplays that I've ever done.
Yeah.
And kind of ask that question of like, who is this person that I feel like I'm relating to? And those are my favorite people and why. And then I feel like it'll help me figure out kind of my personality a little bit more too.
I feel like it's a fun thing to write out because then you can look back at it. Like even if it's in a notes tab, write it out because in a year, re-look at it and they'll be different. Yeah.
And it's definitely changed over the years too. That's interesting. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Oh my God.
I love homework.
I love homework. I hate homework, but I love this homework.
This homework's great.
Sign me all the way up.
Personality,
more of this homework. Exactly.
Self-work.
Could talk to you all day, and hopefully I will be blessed to have you on more episodes.
Of course, yeah.
And I was telling her, like, as we're doing more conventions together, there's a couple coming up that I know we're going to be meeting and hanging out and seeing each other with, so I'd love to keep bringing Dare back because she's so much fun.
Yeah, I'd love
And you're
that.
so easy to talk to.
Thanks.
And just like clear with like your ideas. It's like very fluid, easy conversation. That's really, really great.
Thank you so
thank
much.
you
I feel
so
like you're the
much.
same. Like
Oh,
that's why we chit chat at cons for 30 whole seconds, and that's all we get. You know.
Well, that's more conversation than I have with anybody the entire time. So like 30 seconds
That's a lot.
a convention is like that's a whole ass conversation. Like this is precious time. Yeah. So thank you again so much. Seriously, can we talk real quick? All your socials, please, my darling.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Now I gotta remember them all. Ooh, here we go. Okay. So the best place to find like all of them in one source is just daretaylor.com. Super easy. So DARETAYLOR.com. And then it will have a drop down with like all the links, the
Okay,
Twitch, the not Twitter anymore, the X or whatever it's called, the threads. It's all on there. And if you want to buy my prints, they're available on there for limited time.
Really
only.
great prints on there, actually.
go check
Oh
them
yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I only sell them during cons. So if I'm at a con, they'll be up for sale.
Okay.
And then otherwise,
There's some really
gone.
great prints that I've seen for sure. Yeah.
Thanks. And then, yeah, I feel like that's it. If you just check out there, or if you just want to go to Instagram, that's the safest spot to find me. I'm on there on that platform way more than anywhere else. So that is just Dare Taylor Official. So DARETAYLOROFFICIAL. I think that's how you spell official.
Right there. It's like the alphabet.
Yeah, so go check me out there. I'd love to see you. Tell me when you find me on there that you came from this podcast, because I love when people tell me where they find me from.
Yeah, it feels so personal to me and
It
real, and I
does.
get actually really happy to hear from them when they've seen X, Y, and Z, and they're like, "Oh, I was here and I saw this. Like, I really
Yeah.
appreciate it. It makes me really happy."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Especially on like
touches our soul.
podcast stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Listen to us.
You're listening. Are you listening?
We
Thank
love
you so
someone who
much.
listens, and we love nerds.
And we love nerds. And girls like nerds. We really do that. It's true. Thank you, my darling. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
Hopefully we'll see so much more of you soon. And
Of course.
yeah, we're gonna be doing some conventions together. So hopefully in the next few months, you'll be joining Dare and I on some convention story time.
Ooh,
As the year comes to a
spicy.
close, we shall see. Fingers crossed.
Stay tuned.
Yes. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye.